Vassar, I'm on live. Can you be quiet, please? I said I'm on live. Let me know if you guys can see this, if you guys can hear this. Might be better for y'all to hear me muffled than to hear me on here. Okay. So hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope everybody woke up on the right side of the bed. I hope everybody is in a good mood. I hope everybody um, is prepared and ready for Christmas. I hope that's going good for everybody. So I just wanted to come on here today to reintroduce myself. Um, you know, back in I say like right before Thanksgiving, like during the holidays, I had made a post and I was saying, I'm getting ready to get rid of Sherelle Tarot forever. Like I'm getting ready to close it down. I'm getting ready to say the hell with it. I'm getting ready to close. Um, and I missed it. I wasn't doing the readings and things like I had been doing. Like, a few of my clients that, were for real loyal clients. Of course, I kept doing and dealing with them. But for others, I kind of took a step back and said, I'm going to kind of back off a little bit. Um, I think a lot of it was burnout. Um, just having to deal with stuff all the time, all day, every day. Um, Dealing with problems. It's a lot of negativity. I hear a lot of stuff I'm in constant prayer for people who I felt like needed it. And I think that, like I said, just for me to keep going and going and going without any hiatuses, without any breaks, or maybe like a break for the weekend. Maybe I get a Saturday off or something like that from dealing with stuff. It just kind of, I think maybe like I said, it was a burnout. Um, I was still pouring into my cup before I poured into others, but I don't think that I had a healthy balance with it because aside from me being a tarot reader, I consider myself a minister. I consider myself someone who I consider myself somebody who really cares about my clients, and I really take on a lot of the energy from my clients. I'm also a person of solution, so I don't mind for people to be upset. I don't mind for people to be sad, but we don't stay there. We keep going. My clients know that I give solutions. Um, we want to move out of that space and into a good space and into a new space where you're thriving and you're happy and your life is changing. Um, that was where I was with it. And so, with that being said, I also started to see the trend, right? I don't care where you go, I don't care where you look, you see somebody reading tarot. You see somebody with crystals, you see somebody, dealing with the moon and dealing with astrology, and it just seemed like everywhere I was looking there was this space. Now, not because I feel any type of competition or nothing like that, because you know what I'm saying, you can't compete when you don't compare, baby. So it wasn't necessarily a competition. I'm never in competition with other people. I don't care about what other people do. I only care about what I'm doing. So I sang, right? So y'all will listen. Y'all will follow me in a second. So it wasn't about competition, but what it was about was I was starting to see stuff that was fake. I was starting to see stuff where I felt that people were taking the integrity out of the practice, out of a spiritual way. And I saw so many people that instead of using this for their better good, using this for guidance, using this to help you make like everyday decisions, help turning this into a lifestyle to change your life for the better. It looks like it's an aesthetic. It's a dread wearing, crystal on your forehead, smoking a blunt, uh, you know, hoodooing outside. Like it has, in my opinion, turned into a circus. And I didn't want no parts of it. You know how, like, people in church, a lot of people don't even want to go to church. Not because of the word, not because of how they feel about religion or none of that, but simply because of the leadership in the church. You find out that the pastor is sleeping with the whole entire congregation. He got babies over here. They're asking you for tithes and offering, and the tithes and offering really not explaining to you what tithes and offering is. And so you have this idea that tithes and offering has to do with church and stuff like that. And then the pastor in turn starts having like these big mansions, and they have money that can't be accounted for and stuff like that. And it has turned people away from the church, religion, that whole thing. And so even if there is a good church, if there is a good pastor, if there's somebody that's doing good work, it doesn't matter, because they all get grouped in that same group of people um, who really aren't doing it for the good of other people. And so for that reason, I kind of was like, I'm done with it. I felt that people made a mockery of it. I felt like I said, I didn't want to go down with that ship, because that ain't me. And then at one point in time, I was helping people. People would come to me if they needed help with bills and stuff like that, and school clothes, or they need something for their babies or whatever, and I was willing to help. And just doing it, doing it out of the kindness of my heart. And I felt that I had got attacked. Um, and so it was just a lot of stuff, and I just kind of felt like I don't even know if I want to do this anymore, right? So then one day I was reading a story somewhere online, and somebody was like, if sometimes you go through stuff and you do stuff and stuff happens, it's not even for you. It happens to you, and it sat with me for a long time, and I was thinking on it, and I was meditating on it. And then I don't know what I did. I had did something. I did readings for a day. And so many people were in my inbox like, man, I missed you. I've been going through stuff. I haven't seen you. I haven't been seeing you on live. You're not posting in the group anymore. Like, what's happening? Where you at? And it kind of hurt my feelings, because you don't even realize how much of an impact that you make on other people. And not just me. I'm talking about people in general. You don't even realize the impact that you make on people. And sometimes some of the stuff that you're doing, you feel like you want to just stop doing it, but really you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for other people. Now, of course, there's balance with all things, so you have to make sure that you're maintaining balance and stuff like that. But it was just crazy to me how I was missed. And not that I felt that it was needed. And when I started my business, that's why I started it, because I felt like that there was a void. There was a void of people. There was a void from people that didn't feel that connection within themselves. Didn't know how to get back into spirituality. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say that I'm coming back. And this time I'm doing it full force. And I'm not going to be worried about other people. And I'm going to tell you why I'm coming back. I had a conversation with my fiance, and I was talking to him, and I was like, I just don't want to do it no more. This and the third, blah blah blah. And I was telling him all the problems I had, and I was telling him, how, I was sad. I felt like I was going down with the ship. It's so much fakery. You know what I'm saying? And people is just really telling people anything. And I'm gonna give y'all an example as to what happened. But, and he said to me, he said, you can't do that. He said, you think Jordan stopped making Jordans because there was other sneakers out here because they was fake, because they was redoing his Jordan? You think Jordan was just gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna stop making Jordans? They making fake Jordans out here, so I'm getting ready to I'm about to stop. I'm not doing this no more. Thank you, Michaela. You know what I'm saying? And he like, I'm just not doing this no more. I'm just getting ready to stop everything that I'm doing, and I'm not doing a sneaker line. And I thought about that thing, and I said, you're right. You're right. So I am gonna come back, and I'm gonna come full force. Something my mom also told me was that I never make my page public. I'm very private. It doesn't seem that way, but I am. And, so like I said, I'm getting ready to come out full force. I'm going to be doing lives. I'm going to be doing readings. I'm going to be doing spreads and things. I'm really going to turn up the heat for 2022. And whether or not people think that I'm fake, or I'm not worried about whether or not, people agree with what I'm doing. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm just worried about the people who are worried about me. I'm worried about the people who need what I have to offer. I'm worried about the people who benefit off of the studying that I do. I'm worried about the people who benefit off of the reading that I do. I'm worried about the people who Spirit tells me to talk to and give messages to. That's who I'm worried about. I'm no longer worried about the naysayers. I'm no longer worried about what other people are doing. I'm no longer worried about that. I'm worried about me and my people and the people that I am here to help. That's what I'm worried about. And I'm going to tell you another thing that kind of got me in this space too. I was having a conversation with a girl. She was upset. She was crying. She was in her feelings or whatever. And we were talking about, her situation. And what she said to me was, she didn't know I was a reader. That's why I said Spirit be talking to me all the time. She didn't know I was a reader. And what she said to me was, in the midst of her tears, she said, I got a reading from somebody, and the reader told me that the reason why I'm going through what I'm going through is because I am reaping the karmic debt off of my baby father. That pissed me off so bad. Number one, because I don't really subscribe to karma. That's number one. Good things happen to bad people all the time. Bad things happen to good people all the time. So you can't tell me that, what I'm saying, there's karma. I mean, what I'm saying? Like, karma is not, like, I think that's a made up concept for people to feel better, that things are going to happen and things are going to change, and they're going to feel better after their trial or tribulation or whatever they're going through. It's something to make you feel better. If somebody hurts your feelings, or somebody does something to you, and somebody say, oh, you know what, he gonna get his, or she gonna get hers, or what I'm saying, it's a thing to make you feel better. And that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? And we know that Because we know that people get molested all the time and their uncles still come around. And don't nobody say nothing, and he went to jail, and he can come to all the family functions, and the only person that knows the secret is the mama, the uncle, and the child that he molested. Where's karma? You get what I'm saying? So I don't really subscribe to that. But I definitely don't subscribe to the fact that karma is the reason why you're going through what you're going through from someone else's karma. No. And for somebody to go around and be giving this information to people limits them in so many more ways than just one. That's a self-worth issue. That's a self-esteem issue. That's an issue where you continue to stay with somebody in that space simply because you thought that you got some information from a spiritual reader, and now you feel like that this is just your debt and this is just your life, and you just got to deal with it because this is some karmic debt from 15 years ago from your messed up baby daddy. That's why I said I got to get back out here. And the truth is this: tarot reading and tarot cards, spiritual guidance, astrology, religion, spirituality, all of it has to do with you. It has to do with you. Me pulling your tarot cards is me pulling off the energy of you. Not nothing else. Devil, not. It's none of that. It's you. And it's guidance for you. That's what this is. And this is not a one all, end all, be all, because we all have free will. So even though I may be pulling off this energy, I could be pulling something off that's telling you that, I'm seeing that you're doing a lot of excessive spending, right? But we have free will, right? So if I tell you that you're doing excessive spending, my suggestion to you would to be to get you a budget, make sure that you're watching your spending, being careful about purchases, and you take heed to my advice because I'm about solutions, then you're no longer in that space of excessive spending. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's about you. Everything in this life is about you. You are the most important and this is the thing. I got my world, you got your world, he got his world, she got her world. You get what I'm saying? You are the most important person in your world. And that's the difference between me and other readers. Because I talk to you about you. You know what I'm saying? I can read every tarot card in my deck, all 78 cards, and tell you that you either need to leave this person, he beating you up, she's a whore, she's cheating on you with your friends. I can tell you all of that. But if after you're finished with my reading and you don't make the necessary changes for you and your life, you're still, when I pull your cards next month, it's going to be the same damn cards. You're going to be in the same space. That's why my tarot readings are different. My tarot readings are different. My spirituality is different. My spiritual healing is different. My spiritual guidance is different. Because my stuff is not about anything on the outside of you. It's about you. It's about how to change, about how to grow, about how to make things better. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what like I said, that's what makes me different. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that makes me different is that I actually read and study. And my word is not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? I really look and realize, and if there is information that I feel that needs to be said or that needs to be corrected, I'm going to correct myself, and I'm going to let you know, hey, this needs to be corrected. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. Let's go back. No, you know what I'm saying? It's about education. It's about knowledge. It's about you. And so that was another reason that made me feel like that I need to come back to this space, because this is my space. This is my space. This is what I do, and this is what I do well. And I'm not going to allow the consciousness of fake and phony stop me and limit me from doing what I feel that I know to be true. You know? So, um, that was something that I wanted to just bring to you guys. Like I said, because I know a lot of you are probably like, I thought she wasn't doing readings no more. I thought she said that she was going to be done after the new year. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's happening with that? You know? And I felt that I owed it to people um, to let you guys know what's happening. That's one thing. The next is, along with my spiritual services, you know, I am getting into finances. If you have been with me on this journey, then you know that I have said that I am trying to unlock the key to finances. That's been something that I've been dealing with for, you know, the past couple uh, years. You know, it's trying to unlock, and now I'm tapping in. And so now that I'm tapped in, I'm tapping y'all in. So once I get to learn about finances and learning how to crack those codes, guys know too how to crack those codes, because it's a thing that I had looked on my memories a while back, and I was like, I was upset. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there gotta be some kind of way. There's something to unlock money. Like, people, is that just you know what I'm saying? Is that just the, oh, work real hard and you'll have money? That ain't it. Because I know a lot of poor people who work very hard. I know a lot of poor people that work very hard. Working class poor. Working poor class. You know what I'm saying? That work hard. I was one of those people. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not about working hard. There's a key. I'm getting there. So y'all just hold fast. Y'all just hold on with me. Um, and so I'll be doing that as well. So I have my spiritual services that are available. You'll be able to still get readings from me. I'll still do my one cards, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, and you know what I'm saying. Probably have some things for the week, possibly for the month. You know what I'm saying, when the new month comes in and things like that. Still giving y'all tips and tricks and things like that for y'all, for your lives and for your lifestyles. That I also do and have my business services, and my business services are for people who have a business and really don't know how to start it, don't know what to do, don't know how to get an EIN number, don't know how to set up a booking page, needing help with marketing. There are some people who really don't have time to do a back end. And the back end is like taking payments and making sure your bookkeeping is straight and stuff like that. You don't have nobody to do it for you, and it's really hard for you to try to do the work and handle the back office. That's where I come in. Um, and I have years and years and tons of experience in administrative, bookkeeping, accounts payable, accounts receivable. I'm a notary public. Um, so there's a lot of things that I'm able to help with as far as business. And then, of course, 2022 tax season, I'm in there. So for those of you who want to talk to somebody, I'll probably be doing lives on Thursdays in regards to taxes, because I think that there needs to be, I have learned so much in, my training that I want to put out here to you guys. There's a lot of money that we're missing, and we're leaving it on the table, especially when we're doing our own taxes, like going through like TurboTax and stuff like that, and we're doing it on our own, not really knowing the laws, not really knowing the credits and the deductions that we qualify for. It's a lot of stuff. So, like I said, on Thursdays, I'll be doing tax tip Thursdays, and probably tax tip Tuesdays. It's gonna be one of the two. Probably Thursday, because Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, luck, and finances. So I probably will be doing tax Thursdays. That's probably what I'll be doing. So make sure that you stay tuned to that as well. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm trying to think of something else that I wanted to say. But basically, I just wanted to reintroduce myself. I just want to put myself back out there, to let people know what it is, to let people know that I'm going to be consistent. That was something that I struggled with, is, being consistent. And I don't know if you guys had read my post from yesterday, but, I was just stating that, I always struggle with, who do I think I am? Who am I? And the question for myself for the year 2022 is, who better than you? Who better than you? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in every sense of the word, like, who better than you? Who's better than you that can do this? You know what I'm saying? Who else? Why can't you? You know what I'm saying? If everybody else can do it, why can't you do it? If other people can tap in, why can't you? Who better than you? Who's better than you? You get what I'm saying? If the only thing that's separating me from somebody else is personality. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else can go to school, somebody else can learn it, well then why can't I learn it? Why can't I tap in? Why can't I get a piece? I'm human just like the next person is human. I got blood and cells and brains and heart and lungs just like the next person. So who not why not me? And so I'm just ready. I have taken the limits off of my brain. I have taken the limits off of me personally. To do what it is that the universe has for me. To get what it is that I deserve. And I challenge all of you to be able to do the same thing. I want you guys to ask yourself the question in 2022. Why not you? You know what I'm saying? I want you to ask the question to yourself. I want you to take the limits off. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I be a millionaire? Why can't I own my own business? All it takes is knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Those without knowledge. So it's they'll perish. And that's what I do. I help you tap into yourself. And you know what's crazy about the whole thing is we're all connected. That sounds really crazy. But we're all connected and we're all on one consciousness. That's why I'm doing the prayer tonight and I'm doing the prayer and petitioning and everything. I'm doing all of this because we are all in one consciousness. And once you start to break down scriptures in the Bible is a sacred book for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, we've been through what we've been through, slavery and all of that, right? But even still, it still stands the test of time. And I think that's why a lot of people have a problem with religion and spirituality, because people are looking in the Bible for facts and not truth. You know what I'm saying? Just like I posted the scripture, Matthew 18:19. With those anybody who touch and agree, if two people come together and touch and agree, it shall be done. Now you got to think about that thing. Two people touching and agreeing. We're all connected, so we're all on one consciousness. You know what I'm saying? We're all on one consciousness. So if I'm praying and you praying and they praying and she praying and he praying and we're all praying for the betterment, it shall be done. It shall be done. You have to make sure that you understand that. Now, faith without works is dead. So even though we have the faith that we're all on one consciousness, that we're all trying to get better, that we're all on a journey to get better, right? You still have to put in the work, right? If you want to be better, you got to do better. You want to be better, you got to know better. You know what I'm saying? So we all are on this, like I said, certain level of consciousness. And that's why I said I just, for today, 12/21/21, with this portal open, with this energy open, I want to be able to use this to catapult us into a space where we are setting intentions for the new year. We're setting intentions for us to be better, to do better, and doing it collectively. Doing it collectively. Right? So I just wanted to come to y'all real quick. I'm getting ready to get my baby's birthday together. Today is her birthday. My baby was born on the winter solstice. And what's crazy is if I hadn't known any better, in 2007, I would have named her Winter. That's what I would have named her. But I named her Shaylin. But so yeah, I'm getting ready to get the party started here. So I just want to thank all of the people who support me. Shima, Shaquana, Kayla, Monique, um, Maria, uh, Jamila. I want to shout all y'all out. Brittany. It's so many of y'all to name. But I really just wanted to tell y'all thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you, Tamika, Rochelle, Tiasia. You guys, just thank you. Um, Thank you for referring people. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for um, understanding my gift and seeing the value of my gift. I appreciate you guys. Um, you know, so I love y'all, and I'm available. I'm here. You can check out my website that has all of the stuff that I have to offer. Like I said, don't forget on Thursdays I'll be doing tax Thursdays, giving you tips and things like that. So check me out, and I love you guys, and have a great night.